God put the man in the garden, and one of the things he first said to them was to subdue and have dominion over the creation. Now, that all went awry when Satan came and he exercised dominion over Adam and Eve. This getting the dominion out of order happens with us with our phones all the time. We are called to subdue and have dominion over creation, which includes our phones, but instead, so often, our phones exercise dominion over us. They control us. As a pastor the past few months, one of the main things I've heard, complaints I've heard from wives related to their husbands, is their husband's use of cell phone. Not necessarily that they're doing objectively sinful things on their phone, but just that their phone is a perpetual interruption, taking them out of the room, taking them away from the family. In the morning, they're thinking about what happened somewhere else instead of being present to their wife and kids. When they come home, they're checking emails, watching the news, catching up on sports clips. In the evening, same thing. Sometimes someone will text them or call them and they're transported out of the room into some other place. One of the properties of God is that he is omnipresent, that he is everywhere. And technology has fed us the lie that it's good for us to try to be everywhere. But to be everywhere is to be nowhere, to be non-present to the most important things in your life, because you're constantly being uprooted by technology and taken somewhere else. I think one of the core tasks that men need to do in this modern era is to exercise dominion over their phones, to relentlessly and ruthlessly customize their screen time settings and their notification settings to make sure that they are doing the right things in the right time and in the right place. And some of us have so little self-control over that, we need a friend to have our screen time passwords. That if you, like when you're raising your kid and you give your kid a cell phone, say age 15, and you have this password that locks certain things down, some of us need to go to our friends and say, I need you to put the stock app, the news app, and the ESPN app on restricted access from 9 to 5 because it's getting in the way of my work. I need you to help me make sure that I'm not on Twitter or Instagram at all from 5 to 9 p.m. because I need to be fully present to my family. That having those restrictions put in place actually, it might feel like now I'm being subjected to some external system, but in reality, what we're doing is we're choosing to exercise dominion over our devices. The law of proximity says this, that the people who are closest to you deserve the most of your attention and energy. That's part of the parable of the Good Samaritan, that the people were right there and they didn't do anything. And that parable is being violated by us all the time when the people who are most neighbors to us, our wife, our kids, our neighbors, our coworkers, are not getting the best from us because we're letting our technology have dominion over us. So men need to conquer their phones. They need to make sure they're instruments or tools, not interruptions or escape hatches. And we need to make sure that we walk in obedience to the creation mandate to subdue and have dominion over the technology of our hands.